tell me the guy that's supposed to be a third option is still averaging 17 points a game, 3 boards, and 5 assists, and he's cooked? Seek help. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Wrong vs. Right. I'm your host, Jay. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe below and hit that button. Today, we're talking about the Philadelphia 76ers, specifically the comeback of Paul George and Joel Embiid. Now, look, before this season started, people were throwing Paul George in conversations with Celtics Shaq, Washington Wizards Paul Pierce, so on and so forth. And I'm just looking at people like, are y'all serious? And then for Joel Embiid, people were saying he's cooked, he's done, his career is over with, he might as well retire. He'll never return to his MVP form, which I do agree with that part. But basically, Joel Embiid is worthless and there's nothing he can do anymore, and the Sixers should trade him. Congratulations to everyone who said that. You're all wrong. And let me tell you why. Now, first with Paul George. Paul George has been off to a hot start this season. His last 5 games, he's averaging about 20 points a game, and he's shooting about 40% from 3. Now, he's healthy. Like, he's way healthier than he was last year. I don't think he's fully 100%, but he's clearly much healthier, and that has an impact on how well he plays. Before last season, we were judging him on how he was playing injured. And despite being injured with a hyperextended left knee, something wrong with his finger as well, he still averaged 16 points a game in his first season on a new team. But people say he's cooked. And I want people to simmer down their expectations of Paul George. Number one, he's 35 years old. He's been in the NBA for 15 seasons. At the timing of this video, Paul George has played 10 games and he's averaged 17 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds per game, shooting 43% from 3-point line. You mean to tell me the guy that's supposed to be a third option is still averaging 17 points a game, 3 boards, and 5 assists, and he's cooked? Seek help. So it's like, what do you want him to do specifically? He's not LeBron James. He's not Kevin Durant. He's not Steph Curry, James Harden. He's not one of these 35-plus-year-old Hall of Famers that are gonna be like these utmost great producers at this late stage in their career. He's still a Hall of Famer, don't get me wrong, but he's not at the LeBron, Steph Curry echelon. So just because he gets paid a max contract, that's a whole different story. You can't expect max level contract from a player who's just not that caliber. He's not LeBron. He's not Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. So yes, he is definitely making more than he should, based on his production, but that's not who he is. He's not a top tier, a LeBron caliber player, or Kevin Durant caliber for that matter. So what I expect from Paul George is 18 to 20 points a game throughout the season, and consistency. That is what we do demand of him, consistency. He's taking Kobe's number, taking number 8. He says that's his favorite player. Dude, I expect you to play through some injuries, and I expect you to have some tenacity, some effort on defense, that I hate to say it, but that Mamba mentality to win. If you're gonna take Kobe's number, you gotta bring it every night. Now next, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, people say he's cooked, he's done, he's over with, and he's just proven them wrong. He had 39 points against the Indiana Pacers at home. Awesome performance right there. Fouls it up with a double-double against the Atlanta Hawks with 20 and 14. So is he at his MVP form? No, and I don't think he's ever gonna get there again because he just doesn't have the lift. I mean, look at clips of him from jumping and dunking from 2022, 2023 compared to now or even last season. His knee is definitely is done, but still on a minutes restriction, he can still give you 20 points a night. He's clearly playing hurt out there, which is more than we can say of most of the NBA, because some guys are out with illnesses. Some guys are out with the most minor injuries, but they don't play through them. Who knows the type of pain that Embiid is actually going through to play through these injuries and still give you 20 and 8 a night. So nothing but respect to Joel Embiid. These last few games, Tyrese Maxey has been out with an illness, but still Paul George and Joel Embiid are showing that they can be the go-to guys late in the game and throughout the game. And they're keeping the Sixers afloat in the heavily contested Eastern Conference right now. They're still hovering around that 4, 5, 6, 7 spot. They're still in the mix. And with the Sixers, it's always if, right? But I'm going to say it. If Maxey, Embiid, and Paul George are available, they are always in the hunt in the Eastern Conference because it is literally wide open. And salute to the Knicks for pulling out the NBA Cup victory. They're definitely at the top of the East right now, in my opinion. But the Sixers are definitely in the hunt. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Everybody can't be wrong. Everybody can't be right. I'm out.